Hi everyone, welcome back to Pepcoding. I hope you all are doing good. So in this video, we are going to do one more question related to linked list, and our question is we have to check whether the given linked list is palindrome or not. So before moving ahead, it's important to understand what is the meaning of palindrome. So let's try to understand that first. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example of string. See, Nitin. So I have to check that this string is palindrome or not. So I have to perform some operation on this string, and that operation is reverse. I will perform reverse operation on this string. If I will get the same output as I have given the input here, right? That means my string is palindrome. Otherwise, my string is not a palindrome, right? See, for I am performing reverse operation on this string. So perform it. But I will get initially I will get n, then I will get I, then I will get t, then I will get I, then I'll get n. Okay, so you can see I'm getting the same output as I have inputted. So that means my given string is a palindrome, right? So I hope you have understood what is palindrome. So I'm going to take an example of linked list here. See, this is my linked list. 1, 2, 3, 13, 10, 10, 13, 3, 2, and 1, right? And this is our pointer. So this is my linked list and this is my head. So how we can check that our given linked list is palindrome or no? So before understanding this, let me remind you that how we can check, how we were checking that our given array, the elements present in array are palindrome or not. So what we were doing in that case, we were taking two pointers I and j. I was placing I at index 0 and j at index and at last element, right? So what this is my array, right? So what I was checking, if my array, if element present at ith index is equals to element present at jth index, that means I have to increment the value of I by 1 and decrement the value of j by 1. So let's dry run it. See, initially my I is at 0, right? Array of 0. And my j is at index 4. Now check. Value present at 0th index is equals to value present at 4th index. Yes, it is. So then increase the value of I by 1 and decrease the value of j by minus 1. So now my I will come here. Okay. And my j will come here. Right. Again, I's value will become, see, now I have to again check. Now I is 1 and j is 3. Again check. Value present at first index and third index are equal. Yes, it is equal. So again increase the value of I by 1 and decrease the value of j by 1. Now my I will come here and my j will come here. So this is my new value of I and j. Again check. My I is 2 now and j is also 2 now. So value present at 2 at ith index, that is t, and value present at jth index, that is 2, are equal. Yes, they are equal. That means now our pointers will stop here, right? Because they will cross after that, right? So I have checked all the conditions. Now I can see my given, you can see my given elements of array are palindrome. So this is the way we were doing while find our array or elements present in array are palindrome or not. So you may have observed one thing, that we can also do this thing in linked list to find that the linked list is palindrome or not. We can also take I here and j here. See, we can use that or not. Can we use this method to find linked list, to check that our linked list is palindrome or not? Okay, so let's see. Initially, before doing this, we have given one constraint, and keep that constraint in your mind, and that constraint is our n value will go from 0 to 10 power 6 only, right? So see, initially my I is here, I pointer is here and j pointer is here. I will check. Value present at ith index and jth index are equal. Yes, it is. So what we were doing in array case, we have to do the same case here, right? So if value present at ith index is equals to value present at jth index, increase the value of I and decrease the value of j. Okay. So from here, you can see my n will go till j. Okay, again we will check. Now this is the value of I and this is the value of j. Again we will check value present at I and j are equal. Yes, they are equal. 2 and 2 are equal. So increase the value of I and decrease the value of j by 1. Right? So we will get our new I and new j. Similarly, we will check value present at I, that is 3, and value present at j are equal. Yes, they are equal. Again, we will increment the value of I and decrease the value of j. We will do this till here, right? So what I was trying to make you understand from here, let's see. When our I is here and j is here, my n is moving till here. When after checking, my I will come here and j will come here, my n will move till j. Again, after checking after checking that the element present at ith position and jth position are equal, so I will increment the value of pi by 1 and decrease the value of j by 1. This way I will get my new I and my new j, right? So again my n will move till my j. Again, after checking that the value present at ith index and jth index are equal, if they are equal, what we were doing, increase the value of I by 1 and decrease the value of j by minus 1. So this way we have got our new I and new j, right? Again my n will come till here, till j. Now again we will check the value present at ith index and jth index are equal. Yes, they are equal. Again increment the value of I and decrease the value of j. Again my n will go till here. So you may have seen one thing. For n by 2 elements, for half elements of the linked list, I am working n every time. Okay. So this way I will get n square, right? So let's put the value of n here. As you all know, our n will perform operation till 10 power 6 because this has given us in question. So n is 10 power 6 by 2. Again 10 power 6. But we will get 10 power 12 by 2. So that means our code will not get passed because it has exceeded the limit of the constraint. So now we have to think about some other method. Okay. So if we cannot use this method because of our constraint, so how we can solve this question? Just think. So what we will do, we will first find, wait for a minute, this is our head. So what we will do in this question, we will first find the mid of our linked list, and after finding the mid, when our mid will come, we will reverse our remaining linked list. Now the question arises how we can find the mid of linked list and how we can reverse our linked list. So I will suggest go and watch my previous two videos which are based on how we can find the mid of linked list and how we can reverse our linked list. Pause this video and go and watch those videos first. Okay, so then you will be able to understand how we can do that. Okay, so I hope you have understood all those videos, right? So let's try to understand the concept now. See, first of all, we have to find the mid. uh, Here we are having one mistake. 13 will come here and 10 will come here, right? Wait for a minute, I am going to make my linked list again. 1 2 3 13 10 10, 13, 3, 2, and 1, right? Okay. So we have to find the mid of this linked list first. After that, we have to perform the reverse operation after finding the mid. For example, we'll get our mid here, right? See, by using mid function, we are able to find our mid. So first of all, see, our slow variable here and fast variable will come here, right? This method we have seen in our how to find mid of linked lists video. So go and watch that video, then you will be able to understand this, right? Again, now I have to move my slow variable by 1 and fast variable by 2. So small will come here, then fast will go here, right? Again, slow will come here and fast will go here, right? Again, slow will come here, fast will go here. Again, slow will come here now, and fast is unable to go beyond this linked list because the last element of our linked list is 1, and we have to move our fast by 2, but our linked list has finished here. Okay, so small represents our mid. So this way we have got our mid by using mid function, right? I hope you have already know this. After that, now we are able to find our mid. So now from here we have to perform reverse operation. Now the question arises, why we are using reverse function. Okay, so let me clear you one thing. When we are when we are iterating the pointers of linked list, it can only move in one direction. Like in this question, our pointers are moving from left to right. So in linked list, we cannot move our pointers in this direction. We can only move our pointers in one direction in given linked list. Okay, so if our pointer will move only in one direction, like I was taking I and j in case of arrays, then how I will iterate this j? So for that I have to change the direction of these pointers. So with the help of reverse function, I will become able to change the direction of these pointers, right? Then I will be able to iterate my j from right to left, and I will iterate from left to right, and j will iterate from right to left. Then we will check that these numbers are palindromes or not, right? I hope you have understood till now. See, now we are going to do one more thing here. Here we have to break the connection first, because after finding mid we want to reverse our linked list. So for that we have to break the connection, right? But before breaking this pointer or this connection, we have to store this pointer in our variable, any variable. I'm taking n head variable here, right? So after storing this pointer here, pointer in this variable, I will break this connection, and after that I will perform this reverse operation, right? So now my connection is, I have break this connection. See, now what I will go after performing reverse operation. I'm assuming that you already know how to reverse our linked list because you have seen that video, right? So what will our answer? But will we got 1, 2, 3, 13, 10, sorry, 10, 10. Now my linked list will come from here to here. You can see the direction of pointers, right? 13 and 10. So now I am able to move my j pointer from right to left, and my I pointer from left to right, and I will check my element present or node value of node present at ith index and jth index are equal or not. So this way I am able to check my value of nodes now, right? See, one more thing. After performing reverse operation, initially my n head was here. But after performing this operation, my n head will come here, right? And head was initially here, so it is still here, right? So I hope you have understood till now how we are going to do this question. I will store, I will take one variable I or n of any name and store head there and store n head in my jth variable, right? But at the end of this code, I have to make my linked list as it was before because I am performing these operations, right? But at the end, I have to make my linked list as it was before, right? So keep that point in mind. So let's try to code it. And I hope you have understood what we were doing here and how we have got this linked list and what we are going to do. Okay, so let's try to code it and try to understand that with code. And after that, we will try run that code. Okay. So you have already done how to find reverse of a linked list and how to find mid of a linked list. So I'm going to copy the code. Okay, middle of a linked list. So this is the code of middle of a linked list. I'm going to copy it from here and paste it there because you have know everything about this code. And I'm going to copy the code of reverse of a linked list from here. See. Okay. Yes, I'm going to paste it here. So I hope till now you have understood everything and I haven't done anything new here. This is the code of mid node and this is the code of reverse. Now I have to write my logic here. So let's start. First of all, I have to write if head is equals to none, that means my linked list is empty. And if my head dot next is equals to none, that means linked list contains only one element, then return true, right? After that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take one variable of mid. I'm going to call my mid function here because I want to know a mid-depth index of my linked list, right? So I will pass head here. After that, I'm going to take one more variable of n head and I'm going to store index of my index of my mid dot next here because I want to break the connection after that. Okay, so mid dot next will become null now, right? Now from here I'm going to call my reverse function and I will pass n head from here. Why we are doing this? Initially here what I am doing, I'm calling my mid function and storing the value of mid in my variable mid. After that I'm storing the the address of next node in my next node in my n head variable, right? After that I am breaking the connection of my I'm breaking the connection of my linked list of from mid. Okay, after that I am calling my reverse function and storing that in n head. And what I'm going to do after that, see, I'm going to take two more variables of c1 name and c2 name, and I will tell you why I'm taking these variables. Okay, so in c1 I will store value of head and in c2 I will store value of n head, right? Now I'm going to take one more variable of name boolean flag and store true here. Sorry. And store true here. After that I have to use my while loop c2, run my while loop till c2 node becomes null, right? And inside that if I am going to call my reverse function again. And passing my n head as argument in my reverse function. Then after that, what I'm going to do is mid dot next is equals to n head. I'm going to store the value of n head in my mid dot next in the where mid dot next generally donates where we can store the address of our next node. Okay, so I'm going to store the address of n head in my mid dot next, and at the end I will return the value of flag. So let's try to run this code. Okay, so our code has got accepted. Let's submit it. So you can see we are getting the correct answer. Okay, so let's try to dry run it. So we are going to dry run this code. So there is no need to explain you mid and reverse function because you are already familiar with them. Okay, see. So in any question of linked list, we will check this condition. What is that condition? We will check is my linked list is empty or not. If my linked list is empty, then return true, or if my linked list contains only one element, then also return true. In this case, if it contains only one element, so the one element is palindrome in itself, right? Is it palindrome itself? So we will simply return true. After that, I have written all those steps which I have explained you. Okay, first of all, I am calling the mid function and getting the value of mid, right, in my linked list. After that, what I am doing, I am storing the, before breaking the connection, after finding the mid, I am storing the address of next node in my n head new head variable, and after that I am breaking the connection and storing null in mid dot next, right? And after doing all these operation, after breaking the connection, what I was doing, I was reversing my remaining string. Okay, so I was reversing my remaining string after breaking the connection. After that, I have taken one head variable and store it in C1 variable, then n head variable store in C2, right? Then I am simply checking till my C2 node becomes until my C2 node is equals to null. Perform this operation, check value of C1 is not equals to C2. If value of C1 not is equals to C2, then return false. Otherwise, move ahead and check for next values. And after doing all these operations, simply we are making our linked list as it was before, and simply returning at the end. So I am going to explain you with an example. See, 1, 2, 3, 10, 10, 3, 2, 1. So see, initially head is this, and from here we are able to find our mid, and our mid is this, right? Now I'm storing the I'm taking this as my n head variable and storing this pointer in this n head, right? And after that I'm breaking the connection and storing null here, right? Now this connection has got broke. Now for calling reverse function, and this is n head, this is our n head, and we are doing reverse operation here. So what we will get the direction of our pointers will get changed after performing reverse operation. Okay, so this is our new linked list. Now we are simply checking till our C2 not is equals to 0, not is equals to null, sorry. Now what I am doing, this is my head. So you can see before performing reverse operation, here is my n head, and after performing my reverse operation, my n head will come here, and this is representing my n head, right? Now I'm storing head's value in C1 and end head value in C2. And now I'm able to iterate my pointer from right to left because the direction of pointers has got changed and head will move from left to right. Now after that our C2 node become equals to 0. C2 node become C2 not equals to null. We will check the value of C1. This is C1 now and this is C2 now, right? Value of C1 and C2 are equal. C1 and C2 are not equal. If they are not equal, simply return false and break, just break. And we will come out from this loop and return flag that we will return false here. But if values are equal, like you can see 1 and 1 are equal, then C1 will move to the next position. See, C1 will move here and C2 will come here, right? Then again it will check. If they are not equal, then return false simply and come out from this come out from this loop by breaking. But these are equal, then C1 will move to next direction and C2 will come here. Again it will check, are they equal? Yes, they are equal. So again C1 will come here and C2 will come here, right? Again it will check, value of C1 and C2 are equal. Yes, they are equal. Again it will come here and come here, and after that you can see now C2 will become null, right? So we will simply come out from loop. We will simply come out from loop and we are making our linked list as it was before. So simply it will become as it was like this. But from this we are again calling reverse function, so our linked list again become like this, and we are storing the value of n head in our mid dot next. This is our mid dot next, right? Because this is our mid, so we are storing value of n head in mid dot next, right? And after that we are returning flag and the value will be returned by this function is true. So this is how we are checking how our linked list is palindrome or not. I hope you have understood how we are checking that. Thank you so much. That's all about this video.